you've got a FoxBody and you've been working on it for a long time, like a project, and you think it's never going to be finished, guys, this is the video for you. This was not built in a day, just like Rome, but man, it kind of is like Rome, and we're going to talk about it here on the channel today. Hello and welcome to Gearhead 704. I'm Matt, and this is actually the end of Foxtoberfest. I know I've had a lot of videos on Foxtoberfest, so forgive me a little bit for my voice. I am going a little bit hoarse, but that's okay. Today we are talking a little bit not just about Foxtoberfest, but a little bit about Chocolate Fox. I'm going to bring in the owner, Tom. Tom, welcome to the channel.
How you doing?
Good, great to be here. Thanks for being here. And Chocolate Fox, man.
Yeah, it was a great time. I was lucky enough to win Best in Show.
That's right. That's where I was going. Perfect. Yeah. Best in Show of Chocolate Fox. First one ever, you know, and that could never happen again. Who won the first Chocolate Fox? War Admiral.
Right. It was a good time. Great show. I'm really looking forward to it again this year.
Yeah.
I plan on coming in bigger and badder. I got all winter to make some improvements, and we'll see what happens.
And this is awesome anyway already. We're going to cover it all today. Let me go ahead though, guys, and give you a walk around the car, a little cinematic. We're going to talk about the interior, but yeah, take a look at how gorgeous this thing is. So what are we looking at here? What year kind of coupe is this, Tom?
It's a 1990. The car was originally Wild Strawberry.
It's originally Wild Strawberry? Get out.
Original Wild Strawberry car. I actually saved a little bit of it on the door tag. I'll show you.
Okay, yeah, let's see that.
It was actually my father's best friend's car.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I knew about the car for like 20 years. I was really big into the Mustang scene years and years ago, and things happened. I had to sell all my cars, blah, blah, blah. So I hounded him about it. No.
Yeah.
And my father passed away suddenly.
Oh, very sorry to hear that.
I was in a bad way.
Yeah.
Mentally. And he called me up out of the blue and was like, you know what, man? If you want the car, it's yours. You know, I've told other people. I really turned all that negative energy and focused it on this. And this is kind of the end result of that.
So you're really thinking about your dad a lot when you're building this.
Yeah, I do. You know, it's like his best friend for a lot of years with this car, and he really held out, didn't want to sell it to me because he was truly in love with the car.
Right.
But when my dad passed away, me and him got even a little closer.
Oh, and he knew what that kind of meant to you,
Yeah, and
right?
he knew that I would do the right thing with the car.
Boy, did you do the right thing. Let's start with the paint. What kind of paint is this?
It's magnetic metallic. It comes on like 2020s.
Look at it right now. Hopefully the camera's picking it up. The metallic is really popping right now in person, guys, with the sun hitting it. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, so you got the paint. Like, when you got it, what kind of was the state?
It was in really good shape. He really took care of the car. Minor dings, no rust. I mean, it was just really straight car. That's why I was determined to get this car. It was almost at the point where it was this car or none. It was just in my head that it had to be this car.
Yeah.
Because it was so clean. It was a really good base for me to start with. So, yeah, he ended up selling to me.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, let's go ahead and look in the door like you're talking about where it used to be strawberry.
Keep the car, you know, what it was originally. So
yeah, it had some things.
I saved the little paint tape.
Oh, you did? Oh, that's so cool.
With the original VIN tag.
That is sweet. You still got that. And was the painting the first thing you did, or you said the build took 4.5 years? Actually, I didn't mention that. Yeah, it's cool. Their son's coming in. He's owned the car about 6 years, but how long did the build take again, Tom?
It took about 4.5, all set right up to today.
Yeah.
We'll say right up to today, because I just made some changes.
On the way in, you made changes.
The major work was like a 3-year process.
That's persistence.
Yeah, it is, and a lot of hours. I'm not a rich guy, you know. I just work a lot of hours, determined to get it done. If you stay persistent, you can get things done. You know, I mean, anything's possible if you work hard enough.
Keep chipping away.
That's it.
Keep chipping away.
That's it.
Well, I got a peek at the interior, but let's take a look at this gorgeous interior. Guys, I hadn't put all the windows up and stuff. So what are we looking at on these seats here?
These are Pro Car by Scat seats with 85 halos. They were sent out to, I ordered the seats, they came in black vinyl. I shipped them up to Middletown, New York. I deal with a shop called Blue Sky Performance Restoration. They do pretty much all my work.
Oh yeah,
so
they actually donated the wheels at Chocolate Fox,
yes,
right?
I gotta shout out Jesse and Jeff. Not only you guys great, but I'm so glad to have you as friends. They sent the seats out for me. They had 85 halos.
I love the
welded
halos.
in the brackets.
Okay.
And then wrapped in cinnamon relicate leather. And then we matched the factory LX stitching.
Yeah, you sure did. Wow. Now the LX, it didn't have this bolstering, did it?
No, no.
Okay, but you need that because you got a
Right.
lot of power in here.
Right. The idea of the car was to keep it a Fox body, make high horsepower, keep all the amenities, because I'm a purist at heart. You know, I believe these cars are meant to be driven. So I wanted AC, power steering, heat, radio, Bluetooth, GPS. I wanted all that.
Yeah, look at that. He has all in here. I mean, it's so clean. What was the original interior color?
Gray.
It was gray. Okay, the black is like fantastic. Black, obviously the.
Right.
Would you call this? It's not really
Cinnamon.
brown. It's cinnamon. Okay,
Right.
yeah. You got the cup holder console. What is the transmission actually?
It's
I forgot to ask that.
so it's American powertrain,
Okay.
TKX Extreme.
Oh wow.
What they do is they take it apart, they do some hardening of the gears. I mean, long story short of it, you know, to hold the horsepower.
Right, because you got a lot of power.
Right, I didn't want to go with T56. Everyone does 6 speeds for the high horsepower. I wanted to keep the car original 5-speed. That's how it came.
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to stick with. So we went with that trans, and it seems to be doing really well.
Okay. Even the back seat looks great too. You kept the back seat, which
Yeah.
that's kind of to your point, right?
Yep.
Are you still stock instrument cluster?
No,
Or?
it's a Holly Pro Dash.
Oh, it is. Okay. So guys, he's saying the dash is a Holly Pro Dash. Let's take a look at this thing. Oh, there you go, Holly EFI. So you're running the Holly EFI on this as well, right? And I heard that fuel pump, that it's got a big fuel pump. Oh, that gauge closer. I hope it's coming through on
I'm
video.
gonna actually switch it.
Yeah.
Because I don't normally run on that screen. So this is my boost control, high boost, low boost. This is my 2-step all built in.
Oh, it's got a 2-step.
It does.
Wow. That's computer controlled, I guess.
Yep, all controlled by the Terminator X system.
Wow. I've never heard of that. Okay. I'm not really a drag guy though, so. Okay, so this is your normal interface now.
Yeah, so it shows me my, you know, manifold air temps, timing, air fuel ratio, everything's displayed right here.
That's a very nice dash. You got the doubled in here, of course?
Yes, I do.
You know what, Tom, let's show him the good stuff. Let's pop that hood. Before we do that, he's got a lot of Alcantara. I didn't show you guys the headliner, but that's an Alcantara headliner. And then obviously door panels are gorgeous. What are we looking at here on the door panels?
So they're factory. We sent those out to Gills also, upstate New York, and I wanted to tie the cinnamon color into the door panel as well, so it all went together.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So they did these all hand stitched, just trim panels, just kind of tie.
There's a lot of details on this car.
There is.
And
There's a lot you don't see on the outside. A lot of things you don't see. One-off custom pinch weld covers. They're the only ones in existence. They were made for me by Blue Sky Performance Restoration. My rear diffuser was custom made. My emblems.
The 6.0, right?
Right. So what I did with that was I sent EVOD Industries 5.0 emblems and a police interceptor badge, and they replicated them and machined them, CNC and machined them to make me 6.0s, the exact replicas of 5.0 emblems. And my War Admiral badge is exact replica of a police interceptor badge.
I thought it was like a, police interceptor.
That's where that idea from that came from.
Are the wheels?
The wheels are BC forged, LE52s.
How big is this?
So it's an 18-inch by 8 in the front, 18 by 9.5.
9.5. Okay, I thought it would be a 10. Okay.
I wanted the wheels tucked.
Yeah, they look very tucked in. I like that look. These are beadlock, right?
So it's a 2-piece wheel, drum in just the center. It went with all stainless hardware. This is actually a gray, semi-transparent finish.
Okay.
So you can still see the machining through them. I thought it really blended well with the color.
Oh, it does, absolutely. And what about your brakes? I mean, obviously you did the 5-look conversion, but what are you looking on brakes?
Conversion, you know, they're the SVE Cobra upgrades. You know, that's something that I really would like to actually step it up.
Okay, step up a little bit. Yeah, because you're still making changes. It's not like it's done.
No, they're never done.
That's true. They're never done. They know that here on the channel. Well, I teased them already. So yeah, we're going to pop the hood and show you guys, because this is where, I mean, it's beautiful all the way around, but when you guys see this, you're still push rod. I mean, we kind of give it away, 6.0, 363. So that's what's under here. But look at the bay. It's not just that. We've got an On3. How big is that turbo, sir?
76 millimeters.
76. And you're still the push rod. Now this intake, I'm not familiar with that.
Victor Jr. EFI with the elbow. The cylinder heads are AFR 195 Renegades. Dart block, comp cam.
Yeah, I'm looking at a comp actually for my coupe, but it's just gonna be a 347, nothing like this.
Eagle crank, diamond pistons, Zeechworks 78 injectors.
78-pound injectors?
Yeah.
Wow.
So the idea was to make big power, keep everything that a FoxBody had, so people could still, when you pop the hood, you see FoxBody.
Yeah.
So with all the custom work done to the car, we wanted to keep the factory radiator hose, keep the battery here. You know, you still got the wipers, because again, I believe in driving these cars.
Yeah, you don't see many 900 horsepower cars, and I let the cat out of the bag. What does it normally make of the wheels?
So it actually has 4-tune. 93 pump gas is what I normally drive around on. Low boost would be like a 650. high boost would be like 805 at the rear wheels. When we turn it up, it does like 700 on low boost, and I've seen 948 spinning the tires on the dyno. So,
oh wow,
really,
1,000
really well.
wheel in like a very light coupe. It's just got to be like a rocket ship, man.
Yeah, it does well. On that tune, we run a little C16 in it. I mean, that's only on 18 pounds of boost, so the car's got a lot more in it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, with the dart block, that's the thing. You can actually handle it, right?
Yeah. So we just switched the coil on plugs, you know, and we're trying to work all that. It's new.
So that's different, right? You're not doing the, did it have the traditional spark plugs before that? Or?
It did. It had an MSC distributor, but I want to do something different with the intercooler piping.
So that's all new to me. So where's the coil on plug setup? What am I looking at here?
Right here would be your cam sensor.
Okay.
Right, and then down there is your crank trigger. What you do is you pull it out. Now it's got 8 individual coil packs.
Right.
Like a modern
like the newer moderate modular motors, right?
They're mounted on the K member underneath.
Okay.
To kind of hide them.
I had no idea you could do that with a push rod. I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
guys, performance-wise, I'm still learning, right? You know, but that's really cool. I don't see that very often.
Yeah, no, it's become more and more of a thing. I've seen it on some of the higher end cars around. Actually, that's what kind of Mario, he's the one.
Notch, right?
Yeah, he's the one who got me to actually pull the trigger on that. So shout out to him.
Yeah, absolutely. We love Mario. I mean, that's like what's cool about it is you still got the old school push rod sound, but you've got the newer technology.
Right, and again, you know, I appreciate the Coyotes and all that stuff, but I'm a purist at heart, so I wanted to stick with push rods, and I'm real happy with the turnout.
Yeah. Speaking of that, maybe we should let them hear a little bit. What do you think? Give them quick fire?
Absolutely.
Occupational hazard of a YouTuber, I'm gonna go deaf. Dude, that sound.
Yeah,
that sound. So you don't get that in a Coyote, do you, sir?
No, sir, you don't. And believe it or not, you don't really get this exact sound for most FoxBodies.
Yeah, what's our exhaust setup we're looking at?
So this is a full custom exhaust. Okay, again, my guys at Blue Sky Performance, they pretty much engineered it out for me. It almost works like an active exhaust. I have cutouts in the car, but not your traditional cutouts where they just dump. We wanted everything to go out the tailpipes. So when I open the cutouts, you're getting like 70% through open pipes and about 30% through Cook's mufflers. When I close them, I could almost make it sound stock.
And was that open, I'm guessing, right there?
That was open.
Okay. So you could make it really pretty quiet
I
if you
can
need
make
to.
it very tame.
That's great for cruising, right?
Right, it's great when you got the kid in there for Dairy Queen trips.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest with you. You know, but...
And a little bit of sleeper, maybe. Maybe.
Unassuming. I like to call unassuming.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Unassuming. I love it. Except if they pay attention. Who just passed him? The War Admiral.
Right.
Why is it that name, actually? I meant to ask you that.
So everyone asks me that question, right? And I've had this name in my head for years and years and years. It's actually a racehorse. 1937, there's a racehorse called War Admiral. He was a Triple Crown winner Horse of the Year. And I always thought that would be a really cool name for the right FoxBody. Mustang, horse. So that's where it came from.
Okay, it's a perfect fitting name, I think. It makes a lot of sense. By the way, he does have Instagram as well. I'll put it up on the screen here, War Admiral 363. You guys have seen it, but you put up great pictures. I love all your content.
Thank you.
And yeah, like you said, you're in the middle of the build. You just did the coil packs.
Right. So I got a couple bugs I got to work out with that.
Yeah.
But all in all, I'm looking forward to progressing with the car, bringing it to the next level.
Awesome. Well, the transmission seems very stout. I forgot to ask you about the rear end though. So what are we looking at for that?
So it's 8.8. It's a 8.8.
Still got the 8.8. All right.
Yep, with 355s in it. The Yukon, it holds up good. So far.
Yukon gear axles, right? That's
yeah.
what you don't, yeah. Has it been down the strip, or is that something you even want to do?
It's not something I want to do.
Okay.
I used to do that year after year, every Friday night. You know, now my job, you know, family, kid. It's like I just don't have the time. Yeah. So I wanted to bring the car back to like more streetable, but I wanted powerful when I'm alone.
Yeah, I'd say, you know, it's streetable, but my God, who drives around in like 700, 600 rear wheel? I mean, like, that's awesome.
It's well mannered.
No, it's cool. Can you change the tune on the fly through your Holley EFI dash?
And all I gotta do is hit the button and add 200 horse.
Oh, okay, cool. And as long as you got the fuel to support it, you're good to go.
That's it. Beep, beep.
Fox Resto, photo bomb. You ever seen that guy? I don't know who he is. Who is that guy? Fox Resto? I don't know who they are. Actually, I want to ask you that. Was this your first Foxtoberfest?
This is my first Foxtoberfest.
Okay, what did you think about how Matt and Jen did at the show?
I think it was great. I
Really?
think it was unbelievable great. Yeah, I would definitely come back again. I'm really looking forward to the Chocolate Fox this year.
Yeah, because that's really close to you, right?
Yeah, you can really plan on seeing me at more and more events. Like I said, I've been out of the game for a while, and this is my first. I say first because you never know what's coming.
That's true.
You can always make things better.
Okay.
This is my first car back in the scene in a long time, and I couldn't thank Fox Resto, you, all the other YouTubers, everyone in general, really, for welcoming me with open arms. It's been a great experience.
I love the story behind it, and honestly, I didn't know about your dad connection.
Right.
And that makes it even cooler because I lost my dad back in 2017.
Right.
And so like the dad to son connection with the cars.
Right.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you know, my dad has 68 GTO, and he used to drive me around, go to Dairy Queen, things like that. And man, when you're little, you think you're the coolest thing getting out of the car. I want that experience for my daughter. Well, at the end of the day, all the horsepower, all the awards, all the custom parts, when she rides in it and I see how happy she is, that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about. You know what? Let's give her a little shout out. What's her name?
Samantha.
Samantha, your dad is awesome, dude, and he has an awesome car.
And if you work hard enough, you can do anything.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely, 100%. And so, guys, he mentioned this about these pinch weld covers, but let's take a closer look right here. And I can't even really see them, but yeah, there they are. I can feel them. Yep. And Blue Sky made these again, you said, right?
Yeah, Jesse Barrett from Blue Sky Performance handmade these.
Handmade. You can't get them, right? They're only ones.
No, they're one-off. They're the only ones in existence.
It's not the only thing, too, though. He did you said the rear diffuser?
Yep.
All right, let's get a closer look at that, guys. Oh, okay, yeah, I got to get down low, but man.
Yeah, so, you know, he actually talked me into this. I wasn't, because all the rear diffusers on the market, they're very Euro looking.
It's very subtle.
I wanted subtle.
Okay, good.
So Jesse actually talked to me, let me try. So you know what, go for it, you know? This is all handcrafted. These are removable. So if I wanted to just have a gas tank cover,
yeah,
it could be just a gas tank cover.
Oh.
So almost unnoticeable, but they came out beautiful. Beautiful.
And you still got, actually just noticed this Flowmaster tips.
Yeah,
right? Okay.
Flowmaster tips.
So you can't get that though. He won't be able to
buy that.
Oh man, because I kind of wanted one for my coupe. I'm building a coupe too.
Yeah.
Actually, it looks great. Subtle look. Honestly, Tom, it's a beautiful car, and I can't thank you enough for sharing it with the channel.
Yeah, thank you.
And we're happy that you're part of the community.
I'm so glad to be back into it. Everyone here is. I have not met one person I don't get along with. It's the community is just. It seems like, you know what's funny? The community seems bigger than it was when these cars were newer. It's amazing.
It really does.
It really is amazing.
I kind of agree with you. Yeah, I mean, this is the biggest Foxtoberfest ever. War Admiral was here, so maybe that's the reason why.
I don't know about that.
But I know, I agree with you. I just love being part of the community, and I love getting to meet new people like you.
Yeah, it's awesome. I appreciate the time. I appreciate the interest. I appreciate everybody watching. You guys are all great. I appreciate all the interest in the car. Thank you all very much.
Cool, very cool. Well, with that, guys, you got to give a like. So if you enjoyed the video, please do. If you're stopping in for the first time, please subscribe, because I'm going to try to add more cool FoxBody builds like this. Be sure to follow War Admiral on Instagram. We'll see you here next time on Gearhead 704. But let me guys, oh, sorry. Let me guys, I'm trying out here. This could be in the bloopers. Okay. It's because, again, the only one existence. Yeah, that was Beerhead earlier. Sorry about that. That's cool. With you can change, bull. I'm messing up too, don't worry.
That's awesome. You edit.
I do. They might not agree, but I do.